everyone, good morning, and you can get on the side. Welcome to Dunrovin Ranch. I'm Ashley. I'm the ranch manager this summer, and this segment is This Week at the Ranch. So I'm going to meet with you guys every week, let you know what we've got going on here. Today, we've got kind of a busy day. It's 3 rides, however, they're not quite back-to-back. I got a last-minute booking over the weekend for a 6-person ride this afternoon, and I said, okay, we'll figure out how to get that out of here. We'll figure out how to get it taken care of. So I spoke with Anya over the weekend on figuring out what horses we're going to put where. So this morning we have a 4-person ride, and then at noon we have a 2-person ride, and then at 4 we will have a 6-person ride. Augie, you being a dog. So with me here I have Augie. He's our 4-year-old colt. He is learning to be a horse, learning to be a trail horse. So he gets tied up at the rail occasionally to kind of practice just standing here being a good boy. He's not very good at it, but that's okay. So anyways, we only have about 8 horses that we can switch through this year. And we obviously don't want to take any of them out 3 times a day. That's just a bit too much for them, especially if we're doing 2.5-hour river rides. So I did some horse math, and we figured out a set of horses to bring this morning, and then a different set to bring at noon, and then all 6 of them are gonna go out this afternoon. And then I'm gonna be taking the afternoon ride out. So it's kind of a little bit of planning that we had to do over the weekend to figure this ride out, but there was no way we were gonna miss out on it. And then that's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow, we have our sunrise tour with James. That's gonna be a little tour of the ranch here on all 4 of our web cameras. And you'll get to see the osprey's nest up close with a good description and history behind it. And we have our ranch camera that you can see all of the horses with, all of our pastures. We can look off to the north, south, and east, the west, and see what else is going on out there. We have our bird feeder camera, our bench camera, that you'll see all kinds of, different kinds of small birds there, a lot of pigeons, and then the occasional raccoon or deer or cat. Sometimes foxes underneath the bench camera. What's going on here? Do you need to be brushed? And then we'll finish up with our river camera so you can get beautiful views of the Bitterroot River, up and down river. Get a big mat in his hair. We see all kinds of wildlife out there, lots of different kinds of birds, woodpeckers, kingfishers. We'll see the herons and the cranes. We see eagles out there. Occasionally you can see an osprey dive down and get some fish out of the river. And then tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 Mountain Time, we're going to be doing a virtual tour of Ireland with a company we've been working with called Beyonder. And unfortunately, I wore my Ireland shirt today, not tomorrow. But that's going to be something really interesting. That's going to be something I tune in to watch. Virtual tour of Ireland. You're being difficult, and for no reason. Thank you. Let's keep going on this mane here. And then tomorrow evening, after I get back from the afternoon ride, we're going to do a little bit more back to school training with Augie. He's been doing really well with kind of refreshing him on desensitization. And we did that tarp last week, and he wasn't afraid of the tarp at all. I remember when we started working with it, he would just run away from it. I could hardly touch him with it. And last week I had the whole tarp laid across his back. He was walking in circles around the little corral, had it on the ground, and he was walking all over the tarp on the ground. So he's doing really well when it comes to desensitization. I'm gonna have to find some scarier things to scare him with, just to get him to kind of think and react and then come back down to realize that, oh, it's not gonna eat me. I can just be calm. Because that's what we want in a trail horse, is a horse they react to what's going on around them, but they don't really do anything about it. They'll just spook in place, kind of think about it, and then they're like, okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I need to pick up this brush that you knocked down. You got it all dirty. You did. You did. So that's Wednesday. We're gonna finish up with Augie training. And then Thursday morning, we have Driving the Captains with Anya and Brandon Carpenter, our teletrainer that's in Billings, just outside of Billings. Come here. Ooh. No. Step. Ooh. You don't need to sniff the hairbrush, I promise. Ooh, Step. Ooh. We're doing what Ashley wants to do today, not what Augie wants to do. So Anya's gonna drive the captains with the cart, probably in the arena. Last week they went out on the road, which was really cool. So maybe they'll do a little bit of that as well. Augie, you gotta move your butt. Jasper's getting upset. Move your butt. And then at 2 p.m. on Thursday, we're gonna do another Osprey broadcast with Cherie and Suzanne. Those are always a lot of fun to learn about our Ospreys that we have. And then this Friday, going into this weekend, we are having a family out who's staying at the Airbnb with us, and they are gonna do a ranch camp this weekend. So on Friday, we're gonna be doing a big corral session with them, their little kids. And then on Saturday, I'm thinking that we're supposed to do it 1 to 5 p.m., but it's supposed to be like in the 90s this weekend. Very, very hot. So I'm thinking we'll move it up to this morning, or move it up to Saturday morning. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. But I'll get them involved in helping us with chores, filling up the bird feeders, watering flowers, just kind of like a working day at the ranch, working morning. Hi. And then on Sunday, they'll probably do a trail ride with us. They do have one kid that's not trail ride age, so I'll stay here with them and do a riding lesson. So it's gonna be a busy week and a busy weekend, and then we'll start all over and do it all over again next week. So yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join us while we go on our rides. It was really cool that we were able to live stream one yesterday. That's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So hopefully I get to wear the camera one day and kind of see my adventure afterwards. Because it's always one thing to see it through your own eyes. It's another thing to be able to like watch back after and see what you actually saw that maybe you didn't see the first time through. We were on a ride yesterday and walking, I think it was across the river already, walking through that little forest, and 2 fawns popped up out of the grass and of course scared the bejesus out of us and the horses. I don't know why they wait until the last minute to pop out, but they do. Augie, you're so cute. You're so cute. So pretty soon here, we are gonna get Augie started on not trail riding, but just being good about going down the trail and following another horse. So we're gonna pony him off of Lady Lanza. We'll start in the arena with that, just getting him used to the fact that he has to walk around and follow another horse, which if it's his mom, it's no problem. And then we'll work our way up to probably walking up and down the road here, and we can head out to the trails with him ponied off of Lady Lanza. And that's gonna be fun. So he's not a fan of water. It's gonna be interesting to get him through the river, but I think if Lady Lanza's going, then he's gonna have no problem with it. So that's the kind of training we're gonna continue with Augie here, since we're not gonna be riding him just yet. We're gonna wait a little bit longer, probably another year or so, until the bones in his back are really well developed. That way he'll have a nice long life ahead of him. Look at you. You're adorable. So yeah, that's what's happening this week at the ranch. Thank you for joining me. Again, I'm Ashley, and this is Augie, and we'll see you around. Bye.